Hi, this is Yarrow Stark and welcome to my video for yarrow.tv. This morning I have to say I had a real wow experience. I spent 2 hours talking to Rich Schefren from Strategic Profits. You may have heard me talk about him or write on my blog about him over the years many times. He's up there probably as my top two mentors who I follow and try to replicate in a lot of the things I do online, the other one being Eben Pagan. Now Rich came on board. I had to hunt him down a little bit. He lives in Florida, and I finally got him to do an interview for a new subscription program I've got coming out with exclusive interviews. Basically another kind of a podcast, but a bit more in-depth, really looking at some really exceptional entrepreneurs, and I go through and take them on the entrepreneur's journey and find out about their background and learn an amazing amount of information about how they've set up such amazing businesses and lived amazing lives too, because you need to build your way up to having a successful business, and there's a lot of lessons to learn. And Rich's story is a long one. So he's had an hypnosis business, he had a retail clothing store which he turned around. It was a family business in Manhattan, as you can imagine. And then he became an internet marketer, an information publisher, and really well-known person for setting up systems so your business runs without you doing as much work. And he's very well known for the Internet Business Manifesto, in particular a flowchart in that. So I recommend you go look that up if you haven't read it before. A great document. Now I got Rich on today to do this interview for part of this new paid subscription I've got coming out. And I wasn't expecting it to go for as long as it did. We talked for over 2 hours. It was really epic. We covered every aspect of his entrepreneurial journey, from when he was born and his first businesses all the way up until the current day, running Strategic Profits and doing a lot of automated webinars to have a business that runs without him. There's all kinds of things I can talk about. It's too long an interview for me really to highlight everything, but there was one gold nugget that was a highlight for me in particular as a blogger that I was thinking I need to take away and start applying to what I do, which I think would also really benefit you. So I want to share that in today's video. This technique really applies to when you're creating content online, any form of content, whether it's marketing materials, blog articles, newsletters, getting on a video like this, doing podcasts, any kind of content where you're looking to stand out and grab a person's attention, which is quite difficult to do because, as Rich has highlighted over the years, it's a very crowded place online. So figuring out how to stand out in popular niches, which are the big money ones, is definitely something you have to get good at. You need to have systems and unique content. Now the technique to give you an unfair advantage in this, or certainly in a technique that's not overutilized at the moment and is right for anyone to take advantage of in whatever niche you're in, is what Rich called counterintuitive thinking or counterintuitive marketing, which simply means you use some sort of angle, some sort of statement or headline or title that goes against the grain of whatever the accepted practice is in your marketplace. The example Rich used was from one of his clients, I think, or someone he used to read about, where they had a statement where they went out saying that I have a system to help you lose weight. That doesn't mean you have to eat less fat, you actually eat fat. So eat fat, lose weight, which goes completely against the grain of the, eat less food, do more exercise sort of standard statement. If you go out there saying I have a system where you can actually eat more fat and lose weight, I think he was actually referring to possibly the Atkins diet, and that really made a lot of success for the person who went out there with that. It carved a path through all the other information out there about dieting. Now you could apply that, in my case with the blogging space. I might say to you, I'll show you how to get more traffic with your blog by writing less. Right away, it's already compelling. It goes against that sort of rule that we have that we need to produce more content to get more results. I could say I can teach you how to become really famous without needing to be everywhere. Just be in one place, and I'll tell you exactly what place that is. It's another counterintuitive thought to that sort of notion that you need to be a multidisciplinary publisher, which is something I've personally talked about and recommended in the past. But there are certainly systems you could apply that you don't need to do that. So again, counterintuitive statement, counterintuitive thinking. One more example you might look at is in perhaps the relationships and dating advice sort of niche. You might have a system where you say, I can help you get more dates by actually decreasing how social you are in your life. again, it goes against the common wisdom that you need to go out there and be more social in order to get more dates. But if I can show you a system that I developed completely unique that actually requires you to do less social things, yet you end up with more dates, that's counterintuitive, that's compelling, that cuts through the knife of the typical ways of doing things and gets attention. So I'm going to end this video by suggesting to you, think about what is something counterintuitive about what you teach, what you know about, what you can do in your market, and how you might make that into some sort of message you can bring to your marketplace through your content, through whatever marketing you're doing. Something counterintuitive. So look at the accepted practice and then give them something that's really completely opposite of that. Of course, you have to be able to back it up and explain it and justify it, but your initial message should be counterintuitive to whatever the standard is right now in your marketplace. Thanks to Rich for doing the interview. Obviously, that interview will be coming out later in the year if you do end up joining my exclusive interviews club. And that's it for me on this video. My name is Yaro Stark. You can find more of my videos at yaro.tv, Y-A-R-O, and also you can opt into my newsletter there. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in a video very soon. Bye-bye.